I like driving versus flying. Driving, I don't leave till about noon. It doesn't make any difference whether I'm a half hour early or a half hour late leaving. Very relaxing. When I fly, I always end up getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have to set 2 alarms to make sure I don't miss that flight. Then I go to the airport, got to go through the rotten TSA, got to wear a mask in the airport. Then I get on the plane. Usually I like to relax, have a couple of drinks, maybe something to eat on the plane, enjoy the trip. No, they don't serve food anymore. They don't serve drinks anymore. And you have to wear a mask. So you wear a mask in the airport. You wear a mask through TSA. You wear a mask while waiting for your flight. You wear a mask on the flight. You wear a mask when you get off the flight. You wear a mask in the airport again where you arrive. Go pick up a car. You got to wear a mask where the car is. No, I'll take driving any time. Very nice, very relaxing. No mask. No mask. 75 through the Everglades, Alligator Alley. The other thing about driving, which is wonderful versus flying, you've got a nice, comfortable seat with 2 armrests, and it reclines as much as you want, and plenty of leg room. You got to go first class in an airplane to get all of that. Still on I-75, Alligator Alley. Yesterday I was already planning my next trip, and I haven't even gone on this one. I wanted to go to Las Vegas. Okay, I was enjoying Las Vegas. But I watched a YouTube home movie about a buffet at the Excalibur. And I wasn't interested so much in the buffet at the Excalibur. I wanted to see if people were wearing masks in the buffet or around the casino. Yes, this is only a couple weeks old, this video, only a couple weeks old. They were wearing masks. And then I looked it up. It says, yes, there's a rule now, you have to wear a mask indoors. Cops right there. So now they got a rule back in place. You've got to wear a mask inside the casinos, inside the restaurants. You don't have to wear a mask walking the street. I don't walk the street. So I said, you know, I'm not going back. I'm not putting up with that again. My last visit to Las Vegas, I didn't have to wear a mask. So I checked out Atlantic City. And you'd think Atlantic City is more liberal than Nevada. No, Atlantic City, they've decided you don't have to wear a mask in the hotel, the casinos, and the restaurants. I said, oh, that's good. So my next trip might be to Atlantic City. I'd go back to Boulder, Colorado, but I just got back from there. And the problem with Boulder, I like it, but there's nowhere to go. I got to find some place to go to spend a, half a day trip. This auto steering is perfect for this section of I-75 going north from Tampa. This road now just winds back and forth, and it drives you crazy steering, especially at night. But with the auto steering, you just let it handle it itself, which is doing right now. Past Sumterville Correctional Center, I-75. We're not to Ocala yet. We're just past Sumterville Correctional Center. I don't know why they call it correctional. I don't think they correct anybody. The proper term would be punishment and isolation center. That would more fit the category of what they do. Ocala, 34 miles. This is rain. You can't see anything. I can barely see the lines on both sides of the road. But I'm following, I'm going over. I'm following the reflectors in the road. The auto steering goes on and on. I can't depend on it. Line of cable trucks, all heading for hurricane disaster area. My last rest stop I was at about 15 minutes back, same line of trucks parked over there. So what is there, 10 trucks here? There was 10 trucks back there, all of them hooking up cable. And the leader of the pack, right there. On I-10 going west, going to Biloxi. I'm staying at the Hard Rock Hotel this time. Never stayed there before. I wanted to get a room at Harrah's. Harrah's was too expensive. Well, it's not too expensive. I just want to pay the price for it. So I got a room at the Hard Rock. See how that is. Tallahassee, 30 miles. listening to Beethoven on the radio, Sirius Radio. And I was thinking, poor Beethoven, his music is played every day all over the world, and he gets no moolah for it. And I was thinking, you know what, we should send, every time his music is played, we should send a penny to heaven, to Beethoven, so he can go to the commissary. On autopilot right now. But when I see brake lights go on in front of me, I hit the brake and it goes off. Because now when I see brake lights in front of me, I want control of the car. Too many times have I seen brake lights go on and I just let the autopilot work. And I don't crash into the back of the car, but I come very close to it. The car stops. But in the meantime, sirens are going off in the car like I'm about ready to crash. But they do brake and stop. It's too hair-raising. When I see those brake lights come on the highway, I take over and hit the brakes. I do not want to take a chance of coming up so close. I think I'm going to hit the car. And it works out a lot better that way. And all I have to do is flick a button right here. Flick a button, and it goes back into autopilot.